Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we are going to be talking about a penny stock, a small market cap stock, a micro cap stock, whatever you want to call it. This is Bngo, Bionano Genomics. Yes, it's $8, so many people wouldn't call that a penny stock, but the market cap is around $2 billion. Just like a couple of weeks ago, it was $1 billion. Within the last 6 or 7 months, it's been in the hundreds of millions. So it is a very, very small stock, and I think it definitely fits into that penny stock kind of mania that we've seen in 2021, late 2020, whatever you want to call it. But obviously, as you guys can see on the screen right now, it is ripping up 20.55% just about an hour into the trading day today. We're going to be talking about what's going on at Bngo. Where could I see this going? Why is it ripping? Is it going to continue to rip? All of that good stuff. Definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I would appreciate it so much. And subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Remember, there's going to be no financial advice or anything like that in this video. This is just kind of me breaking down the stories, giving my thoughts and opinions on what I think can happen. And yeah, we're going from there. So, Bngo stock ripping up 21%. Stuff is going crazy. And investors, this is a article on investorplace.com. Investors in Bionano Genomics Monday morning are picking up where they left off on Friday, boosting the shares of what has become the latest meme stock focus. You know, people are talking about what's going on, what is happening here. There's been a 16.2% increase in mentions of Bngo on Wall Street Bet. So some people are saying, yeah, maybe this is the next meme stock. Some people are talking about, riding that AMC wave up. Maybe this is going to be the next short squeeze. But to be sure, Bionano did actually have some real news come out today with its announcement of the hiring of a new Chief Commercial Officer. Industry veteran Jason Pryor is taking on the role, bringing with him a number of years of experience working with labs that perform genome analysis in cancer and genetic diseases. Yahoo Finance also had an article talking about this new chief commercial officer. They said that Jason is a seasoned sales leader with experience scaling businesses from early stage to hundreds of millions in revenue. So obviously, if you are an investor, if you are a believer in Bionano Genomics, if you think, of all the genomic stocks out there, that this is one that could have a bright future ahead of it, this seems like a great person to be at the helm. He has that experience building something small, taking something that, only has slight revenue numbers or really, really small market cap and stuff like that, and building it up into something great, which is exactly what Bngo is trying to do, and is exactly what Bngo investors would hope for someone to have at the helm of their company. I think this is definitely a good sign. He has a deep understanding of how to penetrate clinical and research markets, including genetic diseases and cancer. For Bionano, he will lead the commercial teams across the platform and service businesses to drive sales and market access with third-party payers. So this is definitely, in my opinion, a big reason of why we've seen the stock ripping. Now, does getting a new chief commercial officer necessarily justify a 20% rip in just a single day? Probably not. But we are in a crazy, crazy market right now where, not a lot of stuff makes sense, and that small stories can really be blown out of proportions. And once you get that small run up, especially on something with as small of a market cap as Bngo, it can really just go parabolic. It can absolutely rip towards the moon, and I think that's what we're seeing a little bit here. But this article does talk a little bit about how also Bngo stock has moved on short squeeze speculation. So in the case of Bngo, the percentage of this company's shares sold short sits right above 13%. So that is high, but some people are asking, is that high enough to fuel an effective short squeeze? Typically, companies with short interest ratios around 20% or higher are better targets. However, enough attention has been given to one specific stock, it could drive up the price to a level where others feel enticed to take the other side of the trade. So there is a lot of different stuff going on for Bngo right now. It is becoming a hotter and hotter stock on social medias, on YouTube, on Reddit, on Wall Street Bets. We saw that increase in mentions and everything. Also, they have some good news coming out. Also, there are short squeeze speculations at the same time that stocks like GameStop and AMC are absolutely ripping. So there's a lot of different things that are going right for Bngo right now. And previously, obviously, with this stock, we have seen it rip all the way to highs around 1557. The 52-week high is 1569. So yes, it's down around 50% from its all-time highs from the highs. I assume this was in February. A couple of months ago. So we know it has the potential to get back to levels like that. But what is the ceiling for this company now that it's making some good news, making some good moves, getting some better leadership in place? And obviously, genomics is something that there's new breakthroughs breakthroughs happening all the time. This is really something that is so forward looking, so far into the future. This is not something that's going to be happening. You know, these are not short-term plays in a company like Bngo. So, you know, if we think it's going to continue to rip, I think 15 has to be at least a realistic price target. But can it go higher? Can this be a $10 billion company? You know, could we see it in the 40s? You know, depending on how things go, depending on who ends up being the winner in this genomic space, I could absolutely see this being a big, interesting play. But again, having good news, getting in the good graces of, you know, Reddit and memes and everything, this is all really good news for investors of Bngo. And yeah, if you bought the top, yeah, you're hurting a little bit. But people who were buying the dips along the way, you know, if you were getting buys in around $5, $4, obviously you've seen some amazing returns. So even though this company is down really big from its all-time highs, if you are a believer and you're buying those dips and you are holding for the long term, there's still some potential money to be made. There's still some potential success to be had. And again, I do not believe this is the end of the road for Bngo. This is definitely a company I believe in the long term. And yeah, if you wanted to start up some long positions on Bngo, definitely expect some volatility in a very small market cap stock like this. But seems like they're doing a lot of things right. Seems like they have the right people in place. And I really do believe that genomics is the future, and they are one of the top players in that space and in that field. So this could be a very profitable endeavor in the future. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Bngo? Do you think it's a stock that is here to stay? Do you think it's going to rip to new all-time highs at some point in the future? Or is this just, you know, the latest meme stock that's just going to crash and go to nothing in a couple of weeks, months, years, whatever? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.